Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Carpool MMA. Sorry, I am actually home today. I've been a little busy this week. I've been on a couple of other podcasts, and I'm making an announcement soon where I will be joining one of the bigger MMA podcasts in the world full time, which you'll be able to catch me there with my picks. Some of you might be able to guess. Some of you may have no clue. Either way, it's going to be awesome. All right, so let's do some picks this week for UFC Ottawa. I can't wait for this card tonight, especially because my boy, I used to train with Ally Quinta, fighting in the main event against Donald Cowboy Cerrone. He finally is getting his shot. Another big name, coming off a huge win over Kevin Lee. Super exciting stuff. Get Elias Theodorou over Derek Brunson, which, you know, it is what it is. We're going to see which guy is no longer going to be a gatekeeper in that division. We'll see if Elias can rise to the occasion, right? So let's start off with a couple of interesting picks. I'm going to do a couple of these huge, heavy favorites that we like to talk about that don't need a big breakdown, big analysis here. Let me sit down in this Dr. Evil-esque rotating purple chair, try to get the sun out of your guys' faces. Sorry. So, Macy Chiasson versus Sarah Moras. This fight should be a no-brainer. Unfortunately, Macy is minus 700 or minus 650, minus 720. It's been everywhere. Here's the deal with that. She kind of deserves it because she has been finishing everybody, and Moras pretty much just has that lucky armbar she could throw up. That's not going to happen here. So, again, I don't recommend putting Macy in a straight bet. But if you do, I know a lot of these other guys sometimes do a dog, or I've been hearing the dog or pass or dog play or pass, which I kind of like that terminology. It's pretty smart. However, in this situation, even though the dog's odds are awesome, it's not worth it. For me, I like to sometimes play a little bit safe. I like to have what I call backbone bets. So Macy Chiasson, you guys can rip me apart for that last fucking name. Sorry, bro. I'm watching my two kids. Shit's crazy right now. I'm trying to get these picks in to help us all make money tonight. Macy Chiasson is going to win no matter the fuck she wants to do, all right? Put her in a parlay with the following one. Nordine Taleb or Talib Taleb. Again, whatever. All right? Here's the deal with Nordine. He has not reached his full potential. He's a very big welterweight, excellent kicks, excellent striking, good takedown defense, usually pretty good cardio. It's just when he finally gets to the point where we want to see him rise to the next level, it doesn't happen. This fight, we got a guy who should not even be fighting at 170, taking this fight on short notice, Kyle Prepolek, and guys, Nordine's just going to work him to death. That is my all-day pick. Nordine Taleb, all day on him. I think he's minus 300 right now. Normally, I would not say take that straight, but I feel pretty confident in that fight. So you can take him straight. I would also parlay him with Macy. It's still pretty much, it's still the odds aren't amazing on that parlay, but it's a safe play. You got two big favorites who should smash their competition. You're taking away those huge odds and you're bringing it down closer to even money. I love that type of strategy sometimes. I know we all want to hit the home run, but sometimes it's really okay to hit some singles and doubles. When you're parlaying two huge favorites, you don't have to risk the world to win a little. You just risk what you want to bet. You're going to win what you're betting. Sometimes that's okay. All right. So I like those two in a parlay. And then you're going to have, I also like Matt Sales. He's at minus 220. I just think he's faster, the better cardio, the athleticism. I do think he's going to win that fight. So I like those three in a parlay really, really well. All right. So that's my three of them that I have no issues with, throwing in a parlay. I think those three are pretty solid. Got a couple of underdogs I'm intrigued by. One of them is probably, I think it's the first fight on the card. It's Mitch Gagnon versus Cole Smith. Guys, Mitch Gagnon has less wins than Ronda Rousey in the last 3 or 4 years. I think Shaq from Best Buy Picks might have made that comment, so I am stealing that line. Or it might have been Dan from Best Buy Picks. That's hilarious, and it's true. Mitch Gagnon, who was once a prospect, is now someone that it's just hard to believe in him anymore. Cole Smith is a very long guy at this weight class. I think he gets the win. And listen, I think he's plus 100 right now. Guys, I feel confident of taking a shot at Cole Smith. There's one of your underdogs in the day. Second underdog, and I know we're going to be going around. We got Brad Katona versus Merab on the main card. So everyone seems to be questioning Brad Katona's takedown defense, and I'm a little thrown off by that because I don't think he's really shown that weakness to the extent of, being so confident that Merab is just going to manhandle him. Listen, Merab is a very good fighter, all right? But he's not had the best luck, and his IQ over the last few fights has been inconsistent. Brad Katona has shown the opposite. He's shown strong IQ. He's been very, very good. His jiu-jitsu is amazing. His striking is better. I just have a weird feeling that Katona is, if he can keep this fight standing, this fight's his. He went from plus 125 to plus 175. People are jumping on the Merab bandwagon. Now, I'm a former New York guy, and I love Merab. I love the camp he's from. But on a betting standpoint, this is a good time where you can take Katona, especially if you're up early. I would throw some bones on Brad Katona. I like Brad Katona plus 165 right now, I believe it is. It might even be 175. I'm going to be on that bet, all right? So I know we're moving a little quicker today, guys, and I apologize. I just know I want to get your guys' bets in. If you need a little bit more of a better breakdown, you can always hit me up on Instagram or Twitter or even on the YouTube channel. Listen, Merab is a ball of energy. I talked about this on a few of the other podcasts, but he doesn't know how to control that energy. And sometimes it gets the best of him. Katona's not showing any weakness in cardio for me to think that Merab's pace is going to throw him off. Katona comes from a really good camp at SPG. John Kavanaugh knows how to handle guys like this. He's seen it all. This is going to be it's probably going to be one of the more fun fights of the night to watch. Again, that's my second underdog pick of the day, Brad Katona. All right, moving on. Who else we got? That's even – Shane Burgos, Cub Swanson. Guys, I don't need to even break this one down that much. Shane Burgos is a taller, bigger, faster, younger, better version of Cub Swanson, fighting a Cub Swanson who has not won in a really long time, was getting taken down by Artem Lobov, which says enough in itself. Nothing against Artem, who people like to call the GOAT, which I also think is ridiculous, but Artem's not a wrestler, all right? So Cub Swanson is taking a beating. He's not won his fights. He's not evolved in his game at all. Shane is a younger, hungry guy who I think is going to put it on him. I like Shane Burgos in that fight all day. I know you guys like that. When I say all day, those are my stronger picks, okay? Another all-day pick here, which is a little bit whatever, Andrew Sanchez, all right? Sanchez is fighting a guy who's going to come forward, who's very strong, but he's wild. He throws hooks. Not a ground game guy. If Andrew Sanchez could put his game together, use what got him here, which was his excellent Brazilian jiu-jitsu, all right? He has good striking, but he needs to understand he doesn't need to lean on his striking. He should be using his striking to get to his jiu-jitsu. He's going to do that here in this fight. I also like Andrew Sanchez, all right? So far we got Cole Smith. We got Brad Katona as the two underdogs. We got Matt Sales, Nordine Talb, and Macy Chasen, right, in that three-team fight parlay. Matt Sales you can do by yourself, too. I don't mind, all right? I would stay away from the Juan Adams fight. I think Juan, if I had to flip a coin, I would like to see Juan win. I like to see these prospects, but it's too close. A lot of similar style. Juan's cardio did not impress me in his fight against Rocha. All right, so I would stay away from that. The other fight we got going, Derek Brunson, Elias Theodorou. I'd stay away from betting that fight, okay? It's too hard to really determine whose guy's going to be able to have a bigger impact and who's really going to have a little bit more of that edge. It's either going to be Elias's point fighting or it's going to be Derek Brunson's wild hands and grind wrestling game that's going to win this. I don't like to bet on fights like that. Stay away. I'm giving you guys more than enough picks, all right? So Andrew Sanchez we really like. We like Shane Burgos, all right? Honestly, after that, let's move to the main event. Al Iaquinta, Raging Al, my boy, versus a legend who I dearly, dearly support, Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Here's the deal. Thank you, sir. All right. I think that Donald Cowboy Cerrone is on his last leg here. I understand that he has his son. All right. That's his new motivator. But here's the deal. Al Iaquinta is coming off the best win of his career and probably the best loss of his career. I know that's kind of funny to say, right? But I mean the best loss of his career. All right. Sorry, guys. Hold on one second. The best loss of his career, what that means is that he went 5 rounds with Habib, didn't get dominated terribly on like 1 day's notice against Habib. Okay. That's pretty crazy. All right. So here's the deal. Al is the better striker here. I think he's the faster striker. He is the better wrestler. He is way younger than Donald, and Donald has taken a lot more damage. All right. And I think this is going to be a very tough road for Donald Cowboy Cerrone. All right. Al is a very smart fighter. He does not fight with emotion. All right. We've seen Cowboy, what could happen. All right. When you pressure him, we've seen it happen early and often. All right. Guys, at the odds right now, I love Al Iaquinta. I would jump all over that fight. All right. So to tally this up, tie it all together, put a bow on it from top to bottom. Cole Smith, underdog. Brad Katona, underdog. Matt Sales, Nordine Taleb, and Macy Chason. Parlay, 3 heavier favorites. Andrew Sanchez, straight up. Shane Burgos, straight up. Ally Aquita, straight up. Let's go. Let's win this money. Let's have an awesome night of fights. All right. And let's see Ally Aquita turn into the next star of that 55 division. I would love to see him fight Justin Gaethje. I'd love to see him fight Conor McGregor. I'd love to see him fight Dustin Poirier. I'm telling you, we've got a new star in our hands. The odds are low. Let's go.